here's your host, Dick Dietrich.
Thank you. You're delicious, thank you. Gays in the military. The Army doesn't want them. The president spouts his policy of don't kiss, don't tell. Well, tonight we're going to tell you what you think. But before we do that, I'd like to introduce to you the winner of the recent Sit on Dick's Panel contest. Folks, I can't tell you how many entries I had, but this lucky gal won by sending in her picture and then guessing how many lifesavers I had in my pocket. She guessed 4. 4. She's a 22-year-old communications major at Alabama Tech State Christian A&M. Please welcome Cammie Moncrief. Give her a hand. Cammie, welcome to the show, or as they would say in your native Alabama tongue, howdy.
Hi, Dick. It is a pleasure to be here. Just thinking about sitting on your panel gives me goosebumps.
Well, I think they're bigger than goosebumps. But, Cammie, you are a communications major at Alabama Tech State Christian A&M.
Go you Rottweilers!
That's right, home of the Fighting Rottweilers. So, what are your plans for after college?
Well, Dick, I want to use what I learned at ATSC A&M and apply it to the world of television news.
Oh, and I understand you just got offered your first job.
Well, I guess so. There was that offer to be the host on the new lingerie channel.
That's right, the new lingerie channel from the people at Dietricho Productions. Call your local cable company and say, I want my lingerie channel. But tonight's topic is?
Gays in the military.
Gays in the military. You're a very good listener. And Cammie, do you have any previous experience or thoughts on this topic?
Not really, Dick. I've never even met a gay sexual.
A gay sexual. How wonderfully naive.
I wouldn't even know what one of them looks like.
Let me tell you something, Cammie. Gay men and women are terrific. They're creative, they're hardworking, and generally they have mustaches.
I see.
And since you've never even met a gay sexual, I'm assuming that you are not a lesbian?
No.
Never even wanted to try?
No.
Never had any odd, tender feelings?
No.
What if somebody was to offer you money?
No.
Had to ask. Well, folks, let's meet our lead guest tonight. He was recently tossed out of the Navy for conduct unbecoming an officer. He admitted he was gay. He's the author of this new book about his experience called An Officer and a Really Gentle Man. So come out of the closet and welcome Ensign Darth Hunter. Welcome to the show, Darth.
Thank you, Dick. I look forward to airing my side of the controversy.
Very good. Now, I want to be politically correct here, Darth. You are a homo-American, is that right?
Well, I guess so. I like to think of myself as just gay.
Mm-hmm. And, Cammie, what do you think so far?
He seems really nice to me. Where's the mustache?
Navy rules. And, Darth, I want you to look at Cammie, and looking at this very pretty woman, you could never be aroused by her.
I'm sorry, no, Dick.
Even with her lovely southern accent that adds so much warmth and hospitality to her already hot and welcoming bodice?
As I said, no, Dick.
Okay, Darth, we're going to talk about your sex life.
Well, okay, but I really don't want to be made fun of.
Trust me, Darth, the last thing I want to do tonight is make fun of you. So let me ask you, did you always have these gay tendencies, or did they just kind of sneak up behind you?
I guess I've always had these kind of feelings, but I never really acted on them. You see, Dick, I'm a legacy.
Terrific, I'm a Taurus.
No, Dick, I'm a legacy. My whole family is Navy. My brother's Navy, my granddad, well, even my father is a Rear Admiral.
And who says it's not genetic? But when did you realize you were gay?
Well, I would guess I would have to say when I was in Annapolis.
Annapolis? Boy, you gay guys really love Greece.
No, Dick, Annapolis, the Naval Academy.
Oh, of course, the Naval Academy, right, okay. When you were at Annapolis, though, you must have been around a lot of seamen.
is exactly what I'm talking about. This is a very serious subject. My life has been ruined because of this incident. I refuse to be the butt of jokes.
You know what, people? He's exactly right. There'll be no more laughter at this man's expense. But Darth, I'm still not queer. I mean clear. Forgive me, that was a fox pass. As a child, did you have gay thoughts? Thoughts like, my God, mother, how could you buy those drapes?
Not really.
I didn't either. So you played sports. You weren't like the only cheerleader or the only guy who took home ec.
Oh, no, Dick, no. When I did become gay, I never really had a lot of experiences. But even if I did, does that give them the right to throw me out of the Navy? I just want to serve my country.
Yeah, Ken.
And being gay didn't affect your work in the service?
Absolutely not. I'm very professional.
Well, folks, what makes the story of Darth Hunter all the more complicated is that he was thrown out of the Navy by his own father, the Rear Admiral. Darth, your own dad led this probe. How did that make you feel?
Dick, it hurt. It still hurts.
One can only assume.
You know, I love my dad. I love the Navy. You know, it's just not fair. I mean, I was really good at what I did. And just because I was spotted coming out of a gay bar, arm in arm with another man, they throw me out? It's just not fair.
Cammy, what do you think?
Always seems so nice. It's just not fair.
No, it isn't fair. Poor Darth Hunter, a man denied his profession because he prefers egg roll over chow mein. If you know what I mean, and I think that you do. We'll have more right after this. Hi, do you have attention deficit disorder? And hey, I said, do you have attention deficit disorder? Give us a call. Welcome back. We're talking gays in the military, or Uncle Sam wants you for dinner and dancing. On our panel, we have Darth Hunter, who was thrown out of the Navy for being gay, and his father, the Admiral, is the one who gave him the heave-ho. You want to meet him? Yeah! Come on out, Dad!
Your own son. How could you do that?
Admiral Hunter, I have your latest record here. I'd like to read it to you. Rear Admiral Colin Hunter. Twice awarded the Bronze Star, the Silver Star, the Navy Cross, the Blue Cross, and the Blue Shield.
I'm very proud of my record, Dick.
But you're not proud of your son.
This is not a personal thing, Dick. We once tried to let the gays in, but it just didn't work. Look, here is a picture of some barracks before the gays took it over. Mueller, let's see that picture.
Well, looks like a barracks to me.
You betcha. Functional, manly, drab. But now look at the same barracks after the gays took it over.
Dad, we're talking about me, Darth. You left me hanging.
Look, young man, I don't know who you are, but you are not my son.
How could you say that? How could you say that? He is a great guy.
Oh, I do have a real son. His name is Charles Chick Hunter. He's a Navy captain with 3 times the medals I have and 10 times the courage, and the kind of man that we need in this
that's
man's
not
Navy.
true. I need to be in the Navy, not you. You both can be in the Navy.
Guys, calm down. Calm down, okay? Now, Admiral, or should I say Dad, to your right is a man named Darth Hunter who has something he wants to say to you right now. Go ahead, Darth.
I do, Dad. I just want to serve my country, sir.
You're gay.
So? Oh, I see. so it's okay for you and your friends to be feeling up girls at the tailhook convention, but because I was with another man, it's not.
Look, God created Adam. Adam ate the fruit. He didn't become the fruit. Why can't you be with someone like her?
It is such a waste. I'd take him in a minute.
You would?
Well, if you weren't a homo-American.
So there you have it. Until my son changes his mind, he is out.
Okay, Admiral, let me ask you something. Do you have any idea what your son has gone through? Do you know what it's like to walk a mile in his high heels?
Of course not.
I didn't think so. So to help you see what it's like, folks, I've prepared a special dickumentary. Folks, last week I went out on the streets of Los Angeles and spent a day as a gay man. The film is called Gay Like Me. Lights, please.
Here I am, a gay man alone on the streets of Hollywood. Wandering. Searching. Learning. Even the most common tasks became difficult. I went up to a policeman and asked for directions. He wouldn't give them to me. I said, "Why, officer? Because I'm gay?" He said no, because he had seen my talk show. I didn't believe him. But I changed my disguise nonetheless. Here I meet a nice man. I offer him a friendly flower. He turned me down because I was gay. I changed my disguise once again. This time I asked the gentleman if I could borrow a quarter for a bus ride. At first he just ignored me. And I said, "Why are you acting like this?" "Because I'm gay?" And I must have been right, because he suddenly became abusive and nasty. I was learning firsthand how frightening the world could be if you're gay. I wasn't about to give up. I thought I'd try something simple like hitching a ride. But no car would pick me up. I tried hitchhiking for hours. They obviously didn't want anybody in their car who was gay. Finally, a nice man stopped and not only offered me a ride, he even gave me money to get into his car. And so ended my day as a homosexual man on the streets of Los Angeles.
Folks, I can't begin to explain the difficulty of watching that film, reliving the painful experience of being gay.
Only thing that film shows is what an idiot you are. Yeah. That film is a cheap stereotyping of what being gay is all about.
I thought it was right on the money, Dietrich. You have ruined our family and destroyed the manly name of Hunter.
Ha! Some name, some family. You have no feelings, Dad. All you care about is your reputation. You're cold.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you are as cold as it gets because you are dead to me.
Oh, really?
Dead, you hear me?
I can't take it anymore. I came here all the way from Alabama just to be on television. Now all I'm seeing is a father and a son destroying each other.
Oh, no, Cammy, who came all the way from Alabama. Cammy, look at me. Would I do anything to hurt you? You? No, I don't think so. So just come on. Have a seat. Have a seat. It's going to be okay. Because what if I told you that in the next segment, I am not only going to get Darth back in the Navy, I'm going to get his father to change the rules and accept all gay sexuals into the armed services.
Not a chance, Dietrich. Not a chance.
Don't bet on it. When it comes to getting your son back in the Navy as he deserves, this dick is not coming up short. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, did you know you can get Dick on the World Wide Web? Cruise on by. Check out the new technology
I'm gonna divorce my parents.
Oh, okay, that's a print.
for family therapy.
It's fun for the whole dysfunctional family.
Hey! Stop the violence!
All this on the second half hour of Nightstand.
Thank you, we're back. And as a happy sailor once said, in the Navy, you can get your fill of men in the Navy. Our topic is gays in the military. Now, Cammie, you mentioned earlier that you'd have Darth in a minute if you were not gay sexual.
Absolutely. He's handsome, he's kind, and I think very brave. You're not Jewish, are you?
And Darth, there's no attraction for Cammie on your part.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I like men.
Right. You like men. Let's remember you said that as we meet our next guest, your brother, Captain Charles Chick Hunter.
Does he know what today's topic is?
Not at all. We told him we were doing an all-star comedy salute to the Gulf War. Folks, you want to meet Navy Captain Charles Chick Hunter? Yeah! Come on out, Chick!
What's going on, Dick? You told me Bob Hope was going to be here.
I told you Bob Hope was going to be here, but I lied. You know, sometimes you drop napalm on the wrong village. Sometimes I lie. This is my lie. Go up there and have a seat. You're a chick. She's a chick. Everywhere, chick. That's a little cackling comedy at your expense. Thanks for playing along. But we got to get serious. Chick, obviously the topic is gays in the military. That's your father. You know your brother. And that's Cammie, who wants to sit on my panel. Chick, how do you feel about your brother being gay?
Well, you know, he's made a choice, and if he wants to be queer and go with boys, that's his life, you know, whatever.
Uh-huh. And Darth, you love being gay, right?
Not exactly. What? Oh, I love being gay. Yeah. It's just a little difficult.
Difficult, huh? You were seen coming out of a gay bar arm in arm with another man. When confronted with this, you did not deny it. In fact, you admitted you were gay and took it like a man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I guess it's all so new that it just might not feel right.
Perhaps the reason it didn't feel right is because you're not gay.
No.
He just said
The truth is you were covering for your brother, Chick. He's the one who was coming out of the gay bar arm in arm with another man.
I'm gay.
Prove that.
I'm a gay guy.
Hunter is a hero. Well, he has killed well over 5,000 people. How can you say such a thing?
I'll tell you how. I found out the hard way. I earned it. Mueller, roll that tape of Gay Like Me. Folks, remember at the end of the film? Remember I got into the white car? The man offered me some money? Watch this. After I get in, let's zoom in close on that driver's side window. Let's see what happens. That's it. Zoom in. Now watch. The man's going to make a left-hand turn. Let's see his face. Hold it right there. Who's the man with the mustache? Folks, that was probably the most painful thing I've ever done on this show. But I did it, and there's the truth.
It's a lie. It's all trick photography. Tell him, Chick, tell him.
He's right. It is a lie.
That's no lie. That's him up there.
No,
That
Dean.
is
All
no
right,
lie.
look, stop it. The only one who's lying up here is me. My whole damn life's been a lie. I even let my own brother, get thrown out of the Navy. Have his life ruined just so I could go on being Chick Hunter, superhero fighter pilot.
This is a joke. It's a gag, right? Chick, tell him it's a gag.
It's no joke, Dad. I'm gay. You know, I can't describe it, but well, it's a wonderful feeling to feel the scratching of a man's beard against your warm cheek. It's or else to catch that first glimpse of his pale thighs as his jeans hit the floor. Or else just to see his back arch.
Whoa! Let's just... I was going to say take a seat there, but that's probably not the right thing to say. Now, Dad, here's your dilemma. Your son, as you said, Chick Hunter, the greatest Navy fighter pilot to ever live, is going to be thrown out of the Navy unless you do something about it. So what's it going to be? Can Darth and Chick get back in? What do you think, audience? We want Chick. We want Darth. We want Chick. We want Darth. We want Chick. We want Darth. We want Chick.
All right. Chick can come back. Darth can come back. They can all stay.
Yeah! All the gays are back in. Yay! We'll have more right after this, and if there's time, we're all going to sing a medley from South Pacific. Stick around. So what did we learn tonight? Well, we learned there are probably a lot more homosexuals in the military than we thought. In fact, if you were to lay all the gays in the military end to end... Oh, people know. Let me put it this way. When it comes to defending your country, does it really matter if the guy next to you in that foxhole is a G.I. Joe or a G.I. think you're cute? At ease. For now, I'm Dick Dietrich.